When you start a new life, you need to take care of it the way a new mother takes care of her baby. You shouldn't start a new life and then neglect it. You need to nurture and protect it, like both a mother and a father would do for their child. In this way, you have to be both a caregiver and a protector. This concept is especially important in network marketing, where it's known as being a sponsor. Being a sponsor is like being a bridge that helps someone move from darkness to light, from doubt to belief, from ignorance to knowledge, and from a lack of confidence to beginning to believe in themselves. You play a crucial role in guiding people from discouragement to recognition. This is the essence of recruiting magic in network marketing. As a sponsor, you provide the answers people have been searching for, helping them transition from the shadows to the sunlight. You see potential in them before they see it in themselves, assuring them that they can achieve more than they ever thought possible. This process of helping others realize their potential is one of the greatest arts in the world. What's even more exciting is that mastering this art can be very rewarding, both personally and financially. Being a bridge for others in this way is one of the most fulfilling roles in network marketing. You now follow a unique philosophy that was first introduced in the Bible and later taught by famous figures like John F. Kennedy in his inaugural speech and motivational speaker Zig Ziglar. This philosophy is considered the secret to wealth and success. The Bible asked, how can we achieve greatness, great wealth, great power, great influence, great recognition, and great self-esteem? The answer given by a master teacher is simple. Find a way to serve many people. Serving many people leads to greatness. John F. Kennedy echoed this idea when he said, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Zig Ziglar also emphasized this principle, explaining that helping others is the key to personal success. This formula for achieving personal greatness is clear. By serving others, you can achieve great wealth, power, influence, recognition, and self-esteem. Not everyone is interested in this path, but for those who are, the path to greatness lies in serving many people. Someone might say, the best I can do is take care of myself. Well, that's okay. It doesn't lead to greatness. Another person might say, I have enough bills of my own. I can't worry about someone else's bills. That's also okay, but it doesn't lead to greatness either. True greatness comes from helping others with their problems and paying their bills. When you help enough people solve their problems, your own problems will start to disappear. The key to greatness, as taught by the master teacher, is finding a way to serve many people. Many people would like to help others but don't know how. What makes your business exciting is that you now have a way to do this. It's up to you whether you use this opportunity, whether you make a fortune or just a little. It all depends on your ambition. Everyone in your business has access to the same marketing system and the same products. The difference lies in each person's philosophy and ambition. How much effort you put into helping others will determine your level of success. The opportunity is there for everyone, but what you make of it is entirely up to you. No matter what your goals are, you now have the tools and resources to achieve them. You have the ability to help as many people as you want. Here's what's exciting about recruiting in your business. You can make a significant impact on the lives of others. Some of you will directly and indirectly affect the lives of dozens of people. Others might influence hundreds, and some of you might even touch the lives of thousands. Your earnings will reflect the number of people you help. If you help a few, you'll earn a certain amount. If you help many, you'll make a fortune. Whereas John Kennedy and his philosophy, John Kennedy said, don't ask this important to understand. He said, don't ask what the people can do for you. Don't ask what the country can do for you. Don't ask what the country can do for you. Don't ask what the government can do for you. Asking these things won't make you rich, give you high self-esteem, or help you win trophies to display above your fireplace. Instead, he advised, don't ask what the people can do for you, but ask, what could I do for my country? And by country, he meant the people. What could I do for the people? I want trophies. I want recognition. I want high self-esteem. I would even like a chance to make a fortune. John Kennedy says it's easy. Don't ask what the people can do for you, but ask, what could I do for the people? Could I directly and indirectly serve many in my country? Zig Ziglar probably said it best. Zig says, money isn't everything, but it ranks right up there with oxygen. This means money is very important, even if it isn't the most important thing. Zig is well known for this idea. It fits well with other philosophies from the Bible and John Kennedy. One of Zig's key beliefs is, if you help enough people get what they want, You can have everything you want. This means that by helping others achieve their goals and meet their needs, you can achieve your own goals and fulfill your own desires. Wanting everything you want is called self-interest. However, it's okay to have self-interest if you pursue it in a positive way. By helping enough people get what they want, you can have everything you want. In other words, your success comes from making others successful. Let me quickly share the skills that changed my life forever. I knew how to milk cows, but it didn't pay well. The first skill I learned that made a big difference was getting a customer, making a sale. If you have a unique product, talk about why it's great, convince someone it's the best, and they agree to buy it. That's the basic art of sales. This isn't about complex technical skills. It's about sharing something you found with someone else and doing it well enough that they want to be a part of it. When I learned sales, my income multiplied by 5. This didn't take much since I wasn't earning much on the farm, but it still increased my income 5-fold. Learning sales and getting customers laid an incredible foundation for my entrepreneurial career. The next skill I learned that made a lot of money was organizing. Once you have a few people, get them to work together. That's where the magic happens. Getting people to work together is magic. Yes, it's challenging, just like getting several family members to work together. It's tough, but when it works, it's magic. Getting a husband and wife to work together is also challenging, but it's magical when it happens. Remember, everything magical is challenging. Write that down. Everything magical is challenging. But once you figure out the challenge and tackle it, the magic happens. Let me explain how amazing it is when people work together. The Bible says if 2 or 3 agree on a common purpose, nothing is impossible. Think about that. If 2 or 3 people agree on a goal, they can achieve anything. Everyone is looking for a challenge. Here's what I teach, especially to kids. The best challenge in the world is saying, let's go do it, not just you do it, but let's do it together. If 2 or 3 of us decide on a common goal, nothing is impossible. It's incredible. Working together and organizing can achieve great things. These days, everyone is independent, and it's like raising kids. Each person has their own opinions, goals, and desires, which makes things more challenging. The variety of people and their perspectives is what makes life interesting. In your business, it's tough to get people to work together. But if you can manage it, the combined power is incredible. Let me share one of the benefits of working together. Shared testimonials. Imagine you've got someone new joining, and both you and I are there. I share my story and you share yours. Sometimes it's not my story that convinces them, but yours. That's the power of shared testimonials. It's why teamwork is so valuable. Sure, working alone is fine too, but there are real advantages to working together. One thing I learned is that organizing people can lead to big rewards. Another is that working in groups is often more effective than working individually. Why? Because 80% of the results come from just 20% of the people. So you can work one-on-one with 20% of people, but with the other 80%, it's better to work in groups. And groups are powerful and less confrontational. Here's something important to remember. You can help 1,000 people, but you can't carry 3 on your back. When babies are born, they aren't meant to be carried forever. People need to learn to stand on their own. Someday you have to try your legs. Someday you have to try your wings. Even if you fall down, you have to try, because you can't just crawl around all your life. You can't be carried all your life. So as quickly as possible, you have to stand on your own. You can help 1,000 people, but you can't carry 3. Next, don't expect a pear tree to bear apples. I used to try to change everything. You can hang apples on a pear tree and put up a sign that says, this is an apple tree, but come season, you'll still get pears. Here's what I learned. You can't change people, but they can change themselves. In business, it's not the money that buys your future. It's your skills. Money without skills, ambition, or courage still leaves you poor. A little money and a lot of courage, that's all we need. When I was recruiting, I didn't care about the money someone had. I cared about their willingness, ingenuity, and determination. If they had just $1 to invest, that was enough for me. $1 and some ambition, and I could show them how to get rich. Here's what really works better than money. Ingenuity. The best place to wake up your ingenuity is by figuring out a way. If one way doesn't work, find another. I used my ingenuity and made a fortune. In capitalism, you can either buy and sell, or in certain circumstances, sell and buy. If you've got ambition, great. If you don't have ambition, we can't fix that, and money won't fix it either. But if you have $1 and some ambition, I'll show you how to get rich. Even if you don't have $1, I'll show you how to get rich, because you can sell first and buy later. Some people think they need the product in hand before they can sell it. If you think that way, you don't understand the magic of making a fortune or the value of your own story. Once I understood this, I knew I was going to be wealthy. That's why right from the start, I started giving big tips. I tipped like a rich man, even when I wasn't one yet. I also learned how to communicate and conduct meetings. I learned the importance of using identification, logic, reason, and providing solutions. Communication wasn't easy for me at first. When I gave my first presentation, I froze. But here's the secret. I did it again, and then I did it again. That's how I got here 35 to 40 years later. The key phrase is, don't be lazy with your language. If you use the gift of your own language wisely, it can make you a fortune and build an incredible life. Here are 3 other things I learned. Train people on how the business works. Teach people how life works, because we all need both business skills and life skills for the 21st century. Life skills include leadership skills and learning how to set goals. Life respond to those who deserve, not just those who need. It doesn't say if you need something, you'll get a harvest. It says if you plant, you'll likely get a harvest. If you plant, you will reap. Not if you need, you will reap. So we must be like life. Respond to the people who deserve it by planting, by taking the first step. Even God says, if you move toward me, I'll move toward you. That's the deal. You move toward him, he moves toward you. Now work with the people who deserve it, not just those who need it. Here's the next step. Teach people how to earn your time. Teach them how to earn your attention. Teach them how to earn a phone call. Say, Mary, you take 1 step and I'll take 2. You take 2 steps and I'll take 5. You don't step. I don't step. It's simple. Step by step, you respond. I respond. You try, I try. Now, here's the ultimate skill that can transform your life and the lives of others. The ability to inspire. Inspire means helping people to look a little higher than where they are and believe they can get there. Show them it's possible. Here's how we inspire. By sharing our own story. If I can do it, you can do it. And by sharing other stories. If they can do it, Mary, you can do it. Help people see themselves better than they are. Help them see themselves richer than they are. Help them see themselves more capable next year than they are this year. Help them see their future potential. To help your kids and your team, here's what you need to do. First, help people see themselves as they are. If they've made mistakes, they need to know it. You can't keep making mistakes and expect to succeed. Mistakes have to be fixed. You've got to do this with your children too. Help them see themselves as they are. If they've messed up, you've got to say, you've messed up. But here's the key thing for parents. Don't leave your kids in the mess. Some parents point out their children's mistakes, but then leave them there. They don't show them a better way. Here's what you could become with just a few more changes. Instead of this, here's what you could be. We need to help our children see themselves as they are. But the greatest gift is to help them see themselves better than they are. To move them beyond just seeing their mistakes and show them the future, the opportunities, and the person they can become. My mentor had the greatest gift, helping me see myself better than I was. At first, it was hard to believe, but then I started to, and that's how I got here today. He said, one day, Mr. Rohn, you'll walk into a room full of people, and you'll hear some of them say, that's him. That's the famous man, I replied. That could never happen to me. He said, trust me. If you keep working hard like you are now, it'll happen. You'll walk into a room full of people and you'll hear one say, that's him. That's the famous man. He saw it and tried to help me see it. And now finally it's happened.